Hello there, this is Melak and welcome to episode 11 of my Space Haven playthrough. Oh, what I was doing then. Well, never mind. Yeah, we're apparently, there's a little bit more to collect, salvage-wise, from this ship, but then we just need to wait for that asteroid raw chemicals mining. I mean, I'm not sure how valuable the raw chemicals are, but it seems like the sort of thing we might want. Okay. Oh, there we go. And then there's a little arrowy thing disappeared. So we've just got a bit more infra scrap, and then that's that. That's as salvaged as is convenient to salvage. What we could do, I have a cunning plan. I'm gonna put a bit of storage. Kind of wish I hadn't put that quite there now, but whatever. I'm gonna put it here, and I'm just gonna have all the scrap stored in here. Now I think because the small storage is, well, small, it's not necessarily. Oh, I think that I'd set the rules up for that here. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, excuse me, is once that's constructed, I'm gonna copy the rules and then move everything over. I think the scrap is woefully low. Got some research being done, people having breakfast, my night shift having breakfast, Pat Riot doing engineering. Okay, so now I'm going to copy that in there, paste it in there, select all of that, tell it to empty, and go. There we go. I'm glad that that's being cleared now. A lot of that scrap is just being shoved in the nearest storage, and it then will be... Strudel, what are you doing? Just stop it. What are you doing? Just overtake. Don't keep bumping up behind people. It's like tailgating, but like for pedestrians. It is unacceptable. So there's a soft block. Kind of want to prioritize like energy. In fact, to be fair, I think I am going to prioritize tech and energy. I think initially. I don't think we have any more energy scrap, except the one that's currently in there. But yeah, if I focus tech and energy scrap, that seems good to me. I like how they're just delivering the stuff so that Pat can just keep working. It's good. What I'm going to do about these android corpses, I think this is a good question. I don't know. I don't think I have any storage for them. Is that a thing? Because I know that robotics is a thing. I mean, but are they technically robots? Oh, and android corpses. Yeah, okay. Oh, I kind of want stuff like this. Oh, it'd be so good having... Ah, that's what they're used to power the robots. A little logistic robot thing. So yeah, they require the steel plates and the electronics components, which are built by the that industry building that I first saw, and plastics, which are built by something, and then you build a logistics robot, and then you power it very slowly. Slowly deplete an energy cell to power it, from the looks of it. Cool. It's like food for robots. Nom nom nom. Insufficient resources available. Well, yeah, I mean, it's... If you haven't got any energy scrap, then... More infra block. That's good. Now it's rotated around. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the energy scrap so it doesn't go through that phase. And just let it churn the tech scrap. We haven't actually got much tech scrap. So let's put... I mean... Yeah. Yeah, let's just leave it all in there. It'll manage itself. It's not like we've got vast numbers of crew members. And that room does seem to be handling itself, I guess. You know, no hazardous gases. CO2 levels are normal. Oxygen levels are normal. But temperature's normal. Yeah. Yeah, having it sealed away is not needed. Like, even when it's in progress and being used, the temperature is still just floating around the mid-20s, which is comfortable temperature. And it's not like immediately after its use there's no hazardous gas, smoke, nor anything particularly high CO2. Yeah, I don't know why the game seemed to recommend that I seal it away in a room with a suit locker. That seemed entirely unnecessary. I mean, bear in mind, I'm probably going to find the reason why it's suggesting that you do that later. It'll be one of those things that's it's like, oh, that's why you do it. Oh, okay. It'll be like the whole place will be on fire or something. Well, is anybody mining? Little Horn, you're mining. Yay! Okay, so once Little Horn's finished the mining, or whoever then ends up going mining, we will then head off to the next location. We could head back or circle around, excuse me, and see what is in that system with the thing that we claimed, which is now abandoned now. So I suppose we can claim it again, or is it now just scrap, effectively? What you doing, Little Horn? What you doing? But then again, are you actually any good at mining? I mean, you're alright. You're getting better. I got better. You're just taking a while. Yep. I just like that little animation. Just slurping up them chemicals. Cool, well I'm going to let you carry on. It'd be nice if we could just have a second miner. We can expand the ship. I mean, if I have a little look at this, there's plenty of room for expansion. There's plenty of room for expansion. We'd have to kind of... Well, I suppose it depends on how we want to do it. You can either extend the front, or the back, or both. If I extend the back, I'd have to deconstruct the two engines temporarily, I guess. Rebuild them further back. But we don't really have the hull blocks yet. Hopefully all this hull scrap will be sufficient, even if it's not quite yet. Oh, there's some raw chemicals that have been delivered. Nice. See, as much as this seems to have the rules for bring everything here, but this one doesn't have the get rid, so I don't know whether it's... I don't know. Does it need it? Is it just that we don't have enough people doing that job? I don't know. How are the veg getting on? They're getting there. How are people's nutrition levels? Five carbs. Oh, wow. Oh, that's the stomach, though. 0 carbs. Nakomi, you have no carbs at all. I mean, obviously you're not dead, so that's good. Again, carbs is a problem. carbs. So, Nakomi, you've got zero craving for carbohydrates. When you're mixing up your carbs and your sugar, it's weird. I mean, carbs can break down into sugars. The starch chains can break down into glucose and stuff, but yeah, whatever. So it makes you unhappy. Oh no, 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 no! It's just a little bit more. Yeah, that's a bit of a debuff. It's not critical debuff, but it's a bit of a debuff. Okay, well, what are we looking at? So jukebox for entertainment. Well, we're getting there. In fact, the really difficult research has been done on the jukebox. Cool. Well, once we've got the veg grown, that'll give people a bit of a boost of vitamins, but we need more grow beds. In fact, what can we... Should I just build a big one? It takes 3 to build that one, and then 5 to build the big one. I kind of feel like that would be... I mean, it takes up a lot more space, but I don't think that that's a major problem. We can overlap the edges of them. Not in that particular space, but more blocks required, I suppose. Yeah, we were crazy with the vitamins for a while. There's a lot of fruits. We had a very high fruit diet. I like the fact that you can put monster meat in there, but it's got toxins in it. So I'm guessing the toxins would build up over time and cause problems. We still haven't finished mining. We've got one piece of chemicals left. Looks like android's poo. So androids basically, they're organic. They're not... But then again, they need robot workbenches. So they're obviously mechanical, not like fully organic. But they eat food and poo still. So it's like, what's all that about? Go on, Wild Magic. Sort it out, mate. Sort it out. Sort it out! Come on. Do it. And then we can go exploring somewhere. There we go, look at that. Fantastic. Right, fire up the jump drive, I suppose. Don't worry, we're not going to leave you behind, Wild Magic. We're just charging it up, or at least hopefully charging it up. Oh, Nakomi's going off to do it. And spit out the raw chemicals. Look at that. It's actually almost perfect timing for when you get back into the bay to when things are ready to go. Look at that. That was some good timing. Whee! Okay. So, oh, there's some pirates going in the opposite direction. I want to go down here. Pirates are still there? Why are they still there? We can't handle pirates. Unless... let's go into this sector. This sector looks like a fun one. Because it's got stuff in it. Energium, carbon, ice. The ores we can't handle. But maybe we'll build something that allows us to handle them. Either or. Okay, this is not giving us any idea as to where the difficult to mine things are, but whatever. We'll just drop. And then specify some miney stuff. There we go. Okay, well that is that. Once they're grown, I'm going to disassemble this thing and build a bigger one. We've got 3 hull blocks, which is probably not enough to build an extension. I can disassemble that now. Although then again, reactors they require fuel, don't they? What fuel? They require the green stuff, don't they? Actually, let's ban all things except those. And I guess for future, when we use hyperfuel, we can put the hyperfuel in there as well. And I kind of just want to force out the various scraps out of here now, because it's like, come on. Put the scrap in the correct place. Just Wild Magic and Nakomi with the day shift. Well, let's speed it up a bit, since, oh wow. Yeah, just manually just dragging those things around. Yeah, what we got in here? Oh, it's like a normal storage in here? What was I using this for? What was I using that storage for? I guess for things for research, maybe? Well, let's get rid of everything that's not needed, shall we? Yeah, because it's just odd storage. We'll bring all the water there. In fact, actually, that's quite close for food. So let's bring the food in here as well. That seems like a reasonable thing. And then we're doing botanical things, so I guess plant-type things? There we go. So I suppose then that's that storage. And then I guess we say get rid. Get rid. Kind of don't want to... Just doesn't seem to be doing what I want it to do. Like if I blank that, and it should just pull them all in here. Yeah? But I think maybe it's just the logistics jobs aren't getting done. Energy block. All scrap. Research. So all these jobs that are just there. It's fine. It's fine. They'll get done. They'll get done. It's just one of those things. We've not got a huge amount of crew. But then again, I don't know how big the crew can get. I mean, looking at the way that the menu gets sorted, I don't know the width of that. Like how many crew can be in one row in order for 4 rows to be available? You know what I mean? It's the same for the cargo. It just, how many rows does it show? It seems like a lot, you know? It just seems like a lot. Now, what were the system cores like again? Okay, so I could build a level 2 system core. It's actually only 1 tech block and 1 infra block more. So if I just build this somewhere new, like here, and then deconstruct the old one. That seems like a reasonable thing to do, I think. Or I could build a small one here temporarily and then put the big one there because there's a gap. There's enough of a gap there. Well, yeah, because I don't want to really have no system cores for any length of time. Let's build a fresh system core. Put it as a high priority. Speed things up a little bit. I mean, I could just run off two... No, because the infra-block efficiency is really, really bad. System cores aren't actually that expensive. Oh, there's some water being carried off. Oh, yep. The life support is important, for sure. Who's... Strudel, you're bringing a tech block. Excellent. You're building it. Excellent. And that actually we could run like that with all the extra system points, but we're not going to. I'm going to get Strudel to dismantle the old core. We're then gonna build a big system core. Like how all of the things from the old system core are there, but they don't count to the construction of the new one. I'm hoping that they do then just use the ones that are already there. Yeah, it looks like it. They're just rearranging them. And then they're being built. Fantastic. Now finally deconstruct that one. I just didn't want to be left without a system core, you know what I mean? So now we have an upgraded system core, which gives us a lot more system points. We could build another one of that size, but we don't really need... I mean, to be fair, I'm only upgrading the system points because I can. I don't feel like there's a huge amount of need. I noticed that, you know, that takes up 2. Is that... Okay, yeah. These take up 1 each. Does it actually tell me what the distribution of the core is? Like, can I get a list of things that are taking up system points? Doesn't look like I can. I've got 24, and I've got 15 free. So that means 9 is being consumed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's the other one then? Oh. I'm missing some really important thing. Ah, there we go. There's me 9. So really, if I moved the water purifier, which not a bad idea, into this room, it would then be covered by that. Or move it into engineering and put the ice in the engineering storage. That's not actually a bad idea. Makes it more efficient. Gives engineering a purpose more than what it already has. And it seems like an arbitrary thing to do, but I kind of feel like I want to do it anyway. It just recovers a system point, recovers a few blocks that aren't now needed. Yeah, we're depleting our Hyperium and our Energium, whatever. And we're not mining much either. I think we're just still trying to get on top of logistics, and then I keep adding more jobs to the list of things that need doing, like rearranging water purifiers and stuff like that. So let's bring all the ice here, which then will add a load more jobs to do. What was my thing about producing water? I don't know how much. Let's say 10. Less than 10 water, make more water. We have a lot of water, so we probably aren't going to run out anytime soon. Okay, so now we've got 16 points left. We have a very small, tiny ship, but it's our ship, you know. It's our ship. How I don't want to build another shuttle pod for a miner, but we've got nobody mining right now, so... What's my mining priority? Oh, God, I've got nothing on mining priority. Well, mining's... Mining is one of those things where if it needs doing, it needs doing, I guess. So, I can control that. It means putting everything high priority, and there's literally... That defeats the point of the priority system, but for now, I just want people to also mine, you know? There's a lot of jobs to do, and mining probably should be one of the higher priority ones to do. Do things like botany pop up briefly? So it doesn't always need doing, but there's... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, research should probably be on a lower priority. You two probably... Logistics is important, but yeah, it's kind of like a never-ending job, isn't it? That's a problem. No. Oh, well, one of the pods has gone out. Little horn. You're my saviour, man. You're my saviour. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to call that episode. Hopefully they're not too slow for you. Let me know in the comments. I mean, I'm quite a way ahead now as far as posting goes. But let me know in the comments. I mean, this is kind of a chillish game. I quite like the fact that it's a fairly chill game. I say that, and of course I'm going to get into some vicious firefight at some point soon, I suspect. But we're exploring this star system, which is kind of cool. And then it looks like the little coloured rings, that's like how much explored, I'm guessing. Because I've got one unscanned or unexplored or whatever here. Undetected thing out there, and that coincides to one little part of the pie not filled in. It's a ring, but you know what I mean. It's like that's like the crust of the pie. Someone's eaten the pizza and they've left the crust perfectly intact, and it's like, dude, you know, come on, just get a garlic herb dip or something and do that. Maybe that's why it's been separated into these things, and maybe the slightly off kind of pale aquary turquoisey color. Maybe that's the garlic. Yeah, I'm getting a bit distracted now. So anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the series. Let me know in the comments whether or not it's a bit slow or a bit fast or blah blah blah. Hell, if it's a bit fast, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But until next time, guys, bid you farewell, and of course, cheerio.